All right, so just got the pins made. They're in there, like so, looking good. Thought I was gonna have a little clearance issue over here, but I don't. It clears it just fine. But now I can adjust how much tension I want on there, so there's no slap in there anymore. Now I want to see if I can show you guys a close-up of what's going on over here. So just have the flywheel and the clutch assembly all back together. So this finger is spring loaded, and it's connected to this bar that's where the foot pedal is, and that's how you release the tension on that. So I want to show you guys what's going on in here. Let's see if I can do it this way. So this part right here is spring loaded, and it's recessed back into this piece. Right here is where it engages the flywheel. So I'm gonna kind of wiggle it so you guys can get a look and see how much slop is in there. And that's those half moons on that flywheel that we were looking at earlier that I was saying I think are not in great shape. But this finger is always got spring tension on it, so it's always disengaging the flywheel. So it hits that piece where it hits that this piece is beveled, this piece is beveled, and when it hits it, it drives it back into the pocket and it disengages the flywheel. Let's see if I can do it. So there. Now it's pushed in, it's disengaged, right? And you can, the blade's not, see how much slap is in that? Now the blade's not engaging because this is on. Now if we hit the pedal, that drops down into that pocket on those half moons on the flywheel. Now these cams will turn. Oops. Now, oops, everything's just kind of floating here. So now those cams will turn, which will pull down on the blade. Okay, so theoretically, I press the pedal, it would move this finger off of there, and it's going to cut a piece of cardboard. And the blade is engaged, so it's going to, a lot of force here. And it shears the cardboard, so nice, crisp shear there. Now the blade's going to stay engaged. Now I'm going to release the pedal. It sends the finger down. And knocks that cam out. Now it's freewheeling again. Right? Look how much slop is in there. Right? So that moves an awful lot. And I don't know if it's supposed to move that much. I really don't. I know there's supposed to be some play, but I think that's too much play. Anyway, so at the very least, we have to machine a new finger for here. This new part that is spring loaded back into here, and I'm probably going to have to machine those half moon things. But the purpose for me putting this back on was to look at that that action and that timing and see what was wrong, and now I know. But the other reason is I am starting to work on the new motor mount, and I was just cutting a template here. So this is going to be, it's going to be something like this. It's going to be 3 points of fixation. I'm going to use, since I don't want to drill another hole in the cast, so this is the part that holds the this is for the frame that holds the fender on, the housing, the cowling that covers this flywheel and belt and stuff. But since there's a hole there already, I'm just going to use it. So it's going to be a mount sort of like this, and kind of like that. So the two holes that are already there. And then rather than having the motor out in front and facing down. I'm going to make a platform here. I'm going to weld a platform with gussets. And that was the thing. I wanted to make sure I was going to have clearance for all the gusset work that I'm going to put in here, so that won't bend anymore. So anyway, that's where it's at so far, boys.